Please like and subscribe.
Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. Taurus, this is a general spirit check-in, not a one-to-one spirit check-in. So you might not resonate with all of this reading. You might not resonate with any of this reading. Whatever you do resonate with, please take what you need and leave the rest behind. Taurus, I could be picking up on your energy or on the energy of someone who's in your energy. So if it doesn't feel like I'm speaking about you, please switch the energies around. Taurus, you may get your own intuitive insights as you connect with the cards that I lay on the table here. That is absolutely appropriate. Trust your own intuition. Spirit, please bless this reading. Please bring in the knowledge and the wisdom of the Most High for Taurus, for Taurus's person, and for the Cross Watcher. Okay, what's on the bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands, and it's upright. So someone, the energy that is supporting the entire reading, somebody is leaving home, planning, preparing to leave home. They've got the world in their hands. Making a decision to leave home, or a state of mind that has felt like home for a long time. Okay. Let's see here. Very interesting here. I'm feeling like, okay, this energy is like super cut and dry. Holy smoke. Holy smoke. Okay. And look at this Two of Wands here. Here, let's put this Two of Wands up here. There's more room up here. You see that? Look at... Okay. So what I'm seeing here is very cut and dry energy. Taurus, you or somebody else in the past made a commitment toward something, made a commitment. Maybe you had a baby, or you gave birth, or you were committed. You made a commitment very much in your creative energy. You created something, either a child or maybe a business. You grounded your visions with creative energy. You employed your creative energy and you grounded your vision, whatever it was, whatever it is, you made it happen. You made it happen. This is either a child or your dream, your vision. It's a new business. It's something. It's some kind of an endeavor. In this endeavor, in your current, well, this is kind of in the past. You made a decision, but in this decision, you're okay. Whew. Whatever you committed to was standing on your samurai, your inner spiritual samurai. This is, I see always the Two of Swords as the developing of the inner samurai. And in developing this inner samurai that this Empress is standing on, this is the foundation of the Empress. This is also the foundation of releasing yourself from some kind of bondage, some kind of a self-deceptive bondage, even mental bondage. There's no, what's mental, what happens in the physical first happens in the spiritual. So if you went through mental bondage, it affected your physical life in some way. It affected your physical life in some way. But somebody who is you're dealing with, somebody who you're dealing with is, they can't meet you where you are, but they're committed to having a relationship with you, or they're wanting to commit to you. They have a new sense of vigor, a new sense of drive, a new sense of commitment towards you, towards a relationship with you. But you know, this person has anger issues. This person is angry with you, about you. Maybe they're jealous of you. This could be an ex. This could be an ex also too, like an actual romantic ex. But whatever's happened here, someone can't meet you where you are because you have no problem going inward to get your answers. But whoever this is looking right at you, but is hiding swords. They're hiding truths. They're hiding something from you. I don't feel this is strategy. I don't feel this is strategy, but I do feel like a sense of duality, like almost like Gemini energy. You know, we'll see what shows up in the clarification here. But even though this person is committed towards you, it's the end of a cycle, and they're trying to stop the end of a cycle. But whatever is going on is bigger than them. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than them. It is the evolution of the planet. It's the whole planet has changed since COVID. Everything has changed, and this person is trying to prevent a contract, a cycle from closing, but they can't. It's like you're trying to stop the planets from turning, and the sun and the earth. You can't. You can't. And you're just going with, you know, I feel like you're very in tune with the cosmos. I feel like you're very in tune with the gravities of the planets, of the 7 planets, of your own virtues. I feel like you have overcome a lot of the 7 chains of the 7 planets. What are the 7 chains? The very generalized, this is a very generalized snapshot of the 7 chains versus the 7 virtues. This is also known as the 7 sins, okay? Pride. Pride corresponds to the sun. Its virtue is faith. Greed is a chain and it corresponds to the moon. Its virtue, meaning its opposite of greed, is hope. The chain of lust, which corresponds to Venus, its virtue is charity. Wrath It's ruled by Mars, and its virtue is strength. Sloth, it's ruled by Mercury, and its virtue is prudence. Gluttony, it's ruled by Saturn, and its virtue is temperance. Envy, which is ruled by Jupiter, and its virtue is justice. Okay, so these are just this very, very generalized. But I feel like you have, because you can ground your vision. Yes, you absolutely have, you know the choice. You know where you have a choice. When you're met with the 7 chains with an automatic response within yourself, you feel it rising up in you, you recognize the energy. And you immediately, like I'm feeling like you immediately go into inventory as to what are my choices here? What are my choices? Instead of just reacting and putting out fires, you're like, maybe you need the fire, don't put it out, just don't react. And I'm feeling like you have power over the 7 chains. It's the gravities of the 7 planets. You have worked with them. You know how to work with these energies in your own life. You recognize them in your life, and you know how to recognize them in your life and in your own dynamics. And you also know what your choices are in the face of them, in the face of these 7 virtues, seven sins, whatever they are, 7 chains. Okay. But somebody doesn't want the cycle to end, but they don't have a choice. And what it's going to ultimately result in is the Queen of Swords being brought out. And I feel like that is your energy. I feel like this is your energy because you are leaving home. You've left home. You are leaving home. You're not or an energy is shifting. An energy that felt like it was part of the permanent background of someone's life is now shifting permanently forever. And they are having a jammer. They're freaking out. They're freaking out. I feel like this person does not know how to handle this kind of change. This kind of change gets real. Okay, should I talk about this, Creator? Okay, for example, what I immediately saw with this is truth and reconciliation. As an example, someone's life changing. Somebody may say that they want to be conscious, and then all of a sudden their life touches them in a way where it gets personal, where they're now aware of how uncomfortable they are. Well, you said you wanted to be conscious. Well, that includes all the uncomfortable moments too. It doesn't just mean all the good moments. And that's, yes. So with truth and reconciliation, like the example here, people may say that they're invested in truth and reconciliation. They're seeing it as something outside themselves. It's like a pet project or something they're committing to. But what they don't understand is that any project is an initiation into yourself. Any project, not just truth and reconciliation, anything that you commit to, pay attention to that. It's an initiation into you, because you're the one that is going to be committing to this. You're the one that is going to be doing the work, making this happen. So this is an initiation into yourself. So, and it's something like truth and reconciliation. This is something like truth and reconciliation. It's some sort of social justice that this person is saying that they are in support of. It doesn't necessarily have to be truth and reconciliation. Maybe it is truth and reconciliation. Maybe it's that in Australia or some other country. It doesn't necessarily have to be Canada. Okay, but whatever it is, it's some sort of social justice that this person is claiming to be committed to, but knowing they're at the end, the world itself is at the end of a cycle with social injustices. Not to say there's not going to be like injustices ever again. Come on, give me a break. But in the same way that there's been, people are becoming too aware now. People are now speaking up to it, calling it out in the street. You see it on YouTube, you see it in the shorts. People aren't putting up with what we used to put up with. You see it even in the name Karens and all that. Karens and Kendall or whatever the hell, I don't know what the hell the man's name of Karen is, but these are stereotypes of certain classes of power and entitlement. Certain classes of power and entitlement. And that's what I'm seeing, is somebody is committed to a social justice, even though that the world is at the end of a cycle. And you're included in this too, the end of a cycle going on, that it's affected your life. But when their investment in this social justice, quote unquote, project that they want to commit to, all of a sudden it gets real and touches their life. Now they're pissed. And you can see this. You can see this, and you've gone inward just going, what the hell? Like, oh, I thought you were all committed to this. And now all of a sudden it got real because it initiated you. The project then initiated this person into it. This person saw themselves. Because projects will always require us to go further than where we're comfortable going. Always. And this person thought that they were bigger than this project. This person was arrogant. Okay. I wasn't expecting that energy to come out of this, but it did. It totally did. I've already cut these cards, haven't I? Okay. What is the Empress creator? What is the Empress? Oh, yes. Like I said, the Empress is standing on this inner samurai. It's exactly what you have done. You don't have to be feminine, okay? This is just feminine energy, okay? We have masculine and feminine energies. Every human being has masculine and feminine energies within us all. So with whatever you created, whatever vision that you created, it's standing on your inner samurai. And in this, you were no longer collaborating the way you used to. You're not the same person you were. You have, like I said, you have strength over over the seven chains, over the gravities of the seven planets. You have reined that in your own life, and you are no longer the same person. You do not build your life. You no longer build your life in the same way. Most people build their lives chained to these seven chains, and they're not even aware of it. Full of envy, full of greed, full of wrath, full of lust, full of laziness and entitlement. They don't have to do the work because their social people tell them that they don't have to. You know, just, yeah. So whatever you have done, you have unplugged. You're no longer building in the same way. You're no longer collaborating in the same way. You're not the same person. You have changed your life. You've changed yourself. You've grounded your vision. Whatever your vision is required you to develop the inner samurai within you, which means you had to call yourself on a bunch of bullshit. You had to rein in the seven chains within your own life. You know what it says in the Bible from John the Baptist? There's a voice calling in the wilderness, make your path straight. That's what that means. Making your path straight means come into the present moment. Align with the present moment. Get your energies aligned with this present moment. Bring your energies into the present time. So many people are trying to settle a score from 20 years ago. And they will never, ever, ever settle that score. Whatever it is. You'll just create more karma, new karma on old stupidity from somebody else or whatever. I don't know. But whatever happened, we're not doing that anymore. You walked away. You walked away from these behaviors first within yourself, and then you walked away from these behaviors within the people around you. Behavior is a language. Behavior is a language. And you did this to come into, see, look at this. You're walking toward the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is like the samurai. She is fucking powerful. Very powerful. Full of fire. Fire. She doesn't love, she loves. When she employs one of the wrath, she does it consciously, like a fire hose that she has control over. Most people, the 7 chains are like unmanned fire hoses, like just tearing up their lives and everyone else's lives, you know? Not with the Queen of Wands. She grabs onto that hose when she channels that energy onto a specific energy in her own life, in your own life, and this is what you have done because you're standing on the inner samurai. What is the Two of Swords, creator? What is the Two of Swords? What a reading. Holy smoke. Oof. In a way, also, it's a stalemate because this person does not want you to leave. Oh, yes, okay. Oh my God, that came flying out of the deck. Okay, and landed exactly like that on the floor. Okay, but upright like this. Okay. Yeah, you had to develop the inner samurai. You had to develop the inner samurai. Oh my gosh. Okay. Holy shit. You are one force to be reckoned with. You are one force to be reckoned with. That's all I can say. That's the only language I have right now from what I'm feeling from you. Or whoever this is. Maybe this is the other person. But somebody was pinned to the earth by very heavy truths that cast them into the underworld, into a hell realm, into agony, defeat, anguish. Oh, just absolute, and stabbed in the back, betrayal. Just, oh my gosh, this person went through hell. I'm feeling like family betrayed them. I'm feeling like a person they thought was their best friend betrayed them. Oh, male or female, doesn't matter. And you had to go into vitriol to get out of this energy, to get through this energy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Am I taking that card? Yes. Okay. Oh my gosh. Holy. Okay, so you were forced, you had no choice. If you were going to survive, okay, so the fact that you grounded your own your vision, you have the strength and the wisdom and the wherewithal to ground this vision because of the work that you had to do because of someone else's incredible fucking ignorance in your life. Incredible ignorance. Oh my God. Holy. Whoever this is, Taurus, if this is you, you went through hell. You went through hell. Somebody betrayed you on probably more than one person. This is probably many people. They don't even have to even know each other. This is just like, maybe you were going through some sort of an astrological, very painful transit. Maybe even freaking Chiron. I bet Chiron is behind this. Because Chiron is like the unhealable wound that forces you into vitriol in order to find the truth yourself. You can't find the answers through anybody else. Even if they have the answers, it won't help you because the wound's already been put there. The wound's already been struck. The sword's already been pierced. The action's already done. It won't help you. Even if you're given the truth, it won't help you. You've already been cast into a hell realm because of what's happened. So, but nobody helped you. People failed to face the facts as they needed to be faced. People failed to see you. People failed to acknowledge your situation. They failed to see the facts in your life as you needed. Someone failed you. A system that you believed in failed you. Oh God. And they won't go within. They don't think they failed you. They don't think they've done anything wrong. They can't see it. They won't see it. Whoever this is incredibly self-righteous, incredibly arrogant. Oh God, I'm seeing narcissist all over this. I'm seeing narcissist all over this. No wonder you're leaving. And it's not only that. Ooh. Okay. Just got a whole bunch of really intense imagery there. Okay, you're leaving at a time where the world is changing. Okay, the creator's asking me to bring this in 2017, I believe it was August 2017 is when the solar eclipse passed right through the center of the United States. This was, according to some of the greatest astrologers, this was the announcement from the cosmos of the deactivation of the narcissist archetype. Because the North America is known as like narcissist head of the world, of the entire planet. So this was the end of the cosmos would be deactivating the archetypal energies of the narcissist. That's what's coming to a close at the end of the age of Pisces, as we're entering into the age of Aquarius. We cannot have sovereign narcissists. My God, we will have a planet full of fucking Hitlers, and we don't need that. Hitlers came from according to Caroline Myss and her brilliance, and not only her brilliance, but many, her work is based on Carl Jung and all kinds of other people's work also. So it's an amalgamation of the minds of the masters that say that Hitler was a product of the psychic free radicals of humanity. And because we won't take responsibility for ourselves, the fuck has happened here? Where do you think those psychic free radicals go? Free radicals in your body is what makes you sick. Free radicals in our bodies is what make us sick. Psychic free radicals is what make us mentally ill and create people like Hitler. Unless we rein that in. Unless we rein it in. Unless we know it, identify it, take responsibility for it, and rein it the fuck in. Okay, so whoever this is, you went through hell. These people refused to see you. They refused to take any responsibility. They refused to even go within. They wouldn't see you. They wouldn't go in. You had no choice but to develop the samurai. Otherwise, this was going to frickin' kill you. This was going to crush you. You had to develop the psychic muscle and the inner self-esteem to carry this. Having this, and look what happens. You come out of vitriol. Do you ever come out of vitriol? What is the Eight of Swords in reverse, Creator? What is the Eight of Swords in reverse? Yeah, you healed. You healed from your life, from your past, or just from familiar feelings, a familiar way of life. You healed. You returned to your own innocence. Your innocence returning to you, and you offering what you have learned from your life to others. First offering it to yourself. Developing the inner samurai. The inner samurai is the development of self-esteem over the five senses. Spiritual esteem. Spiritual instincts. Self-esteem is the development of spiritual instinct over the five senses. What is spiritual instinct? The instinct to do what is right and what is just, and you know what that is. Your body tells you what that is. Your own conscience speaks to you, speaks to all of us when we see something that is not just, when we see something that is not right. It's built in. It's built in. Unless the person is mentally ill, like seriously mentally ill, antisocial, sociopath, psychopath. Okay. And I'm not a doctor, and I'm not a counselor, and I'm not a mental health expert. I just know the work that I have done and the research I have done, but that doesn't make me certified. Okay, what is the Eight of Swords, Creator? Eight of Swords. So yeah, this came flying out. Yes, with this healing, holy shit. With this healing came, oh God, this is fucking narcissistic all over. Oh God, this makes me feel like, it's just very slimy energy. Okay, so you did a lot of healing, and you've come into new force, new power, new energy, new force entering into your life. And this is from the higher dimensions. Look at the hand coming out of the sky with new force in your life, new energy, new faith, new vision. And with this is the end of a cycle. But it's in reverse, because whoever you're dealing with is not willing to. It's like a narcissist, a person that's trying to divorce a narcissist. Well, the narcissist will just drag it out. That's why they're almost impossible to divorce, because a narcissist will drag out the divorce forever, for years and years and years, while keeping you looped in. You know, it's the same kind of energy. With the whole thing, how committed they are. And they really believe they are. Until it gets real. Till it gets real and it touches them personally, and now they're all fucking fucked up. That's what Ram Dass calls being a phony holy. A phony holy. A person that's like, yeah, they're all for social justice and they're all on top of it, but they're really not. They want to look like they are because of the clout it gives them. But as soon as it gets real, oh boy, now the true colors come out. Okay, new deck. What is the Seven of Swords, Creator? What is the Seven of Swords? What is the Seven of Swords? And it doesn't matter if they're hanging on. This is the end of a cycle. This is the end of a cycle. The only power this person has over you is the power you give them. This is the end of a cycle. Okay? And this is really the end that's coming towards you. So this person's playing a little mind game. And if you want to go on the merry-go-round with them, that's on you. That's up to you. But this is the end of the cycle. It's upside down because it's ending imperfectly. It's you're both not agreeing. And this person is hanging around for either for clout, or maybe they really believe they're invested until they realize that they're really not. Maybe this person really doesn't know themselves. It could be that too. Maybe they don't know themselves to this extent of when it's this, whatever is about to happen, that's about to touch them personally. I don't think they've encountered that before. Okay, here we are. These three cards just came flying out, okay? Oh man, are you serious? Okay, the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups in reverse, and the Hermit in reverse again. This is on the Seven of Swords. So the Five of Pentacles, this person knows they're full of shit. This person knows that they're full of shit. Okay? They're not happy that they're full of shit, but they know they cannot go within. Like I said, this reading screams narcissist all over it. They don't know how to go within. They don't know how. They really don't have the capacity. A narcissist is somebody who cannot self-regulate. They cannot self-reflect. They cannot enter into the western door of the medicine wheel. That is the door of introspection, where you look within, where you contemplate within. This person cannot do that. But yet they still believe that they're invested in some social fucking justice project, and they're full of shit. You know what? But that's pretty accurate. I mean, you look at the politicians, right? And I'm being totally serious. Look at the politicians. They all say they're invested in this cause and that project and this and that, and even including Truth and Reconciliation here in Canada. Give me a frickin' break. That's exactly what I mean. They're full of shit. They know they're full of shit. They're not happy that it shows that they're full of shit, but they don't know how to not be full of shit. It's like they're coming to an impasse. That's what I'm feeling. What used to work no longer works, because the whole world is now shifting and changing. So it used to be socially, this person could get away with being full of shit, and everybody knew they're full of shit, and it was okay, and they were still successful and still supported by the collective and all of that. Well, now energies and things are different now. We've entered into a whole new psychology on the planet. I don't know if you've noticed it, but I certainly have. You look on the internet, just look at the internet. It has exploded in new information, new mental health information, people standing up in so many different ways, refusing to just be abused by, many, they say many of the leaders in our world are psychopaths or sociopaths. I mean, look at Bernie Madoff. The only reason why he was caught with his investment scam, Ponzi scheme, was because of the economic crash in 2008. Otherwise, he'd be still there scheming everybody, the whole world. He would have devoured the whole world. Like, oh my God. And these people exist, man. And this is what I'm seeing, is somebody that does not see themselves. They're like a freaking psychopath. They're like, there's something not right, because they can't, maybe their life is requiring them, maybe they can't go within right now, but I'm feeling that no, they really can't. They really can't. Okay, what is the Knight of Wands, Creator? What is the Knight of Wands? What is the Knight of Wands? They know that's why they're pissed. That's why for fuck's sakes, what did I say? This is narcissistic energy. They're not even pissed off that they've lost your friendship. They're pissed off that their communication to get your friendship back isn't working. That's what they're pissed off about. They're not pissed off that they actually lost you. They're pissed off that they're not successful in trying to get you back. So really, it's not even about you. And that's what I mean. They don't have empathy. Narcissists cannot enter into introspection, and they cannot stand in the other person's shoes. They have no empathy. Those neurons, those empathy neurons, I think they're called mirror neurons, they don't exist. They're not active. Read the book or listen to the audio book, The Psychopath Whisperer by Dr. Kent Keel. It is an eye-opener, I'm telling you. I am telling you. Brilliant, brilliant book. Okay. New deck. Okay, new deck. Creator, what is the Hermit? What is the Hermit? See, this is you now. This is you, and you are facing this energy. You see exactly who this person is. You know exactly who they are. They know you can see them. It fucking chaps their ass that you can see them, because they don't even like seeing themselves. It makes them very uncomfortable. And what makes them, okay, I'm just feeling like the fact that you can go within and they can't access that. Not only can they not access that, like they can't enter into your withinness. Do you know what I mean? They can't enter into your inner world, your inner realm. They can't even enter their own. What is the Hermit, Creator? What is the Hermit? What is the Hermit? Yeah, that's what I mean. Your hermit energy is facing right toward them. You're very intelligent. You are no fool. You can see exactly who you're dealing with. They can't come towards you because they know that you see them, not only their actions, but you see them from the inside. You can see them from within. That's a horse of a different color. And because of that, they can't come towards you because they know. And they don't want you coming towards them either. They don't want you coming towards them, but they don't want this cycle to end. This person is very confused. All confusion is the confusion of motives, period. They want to hang on to you, but they don't, they wish that you were not, it's like they wish you were an older version of yourself, or you weren't as strong. They wish you were not as strong as you are now. But they know that if you come toward them when you're clear in your hermit energy, you will speak the truth about their bullshit, about their tyrannical, corrupt energy, because they know who you are. They know you have developed your inner samurai. They know that you have made a truce with yourself. Oh my God. Yes, I always felt the truth always fell within the inner samurai, and that's what that is. When you stop trying to beat the crap out of yourself and you begin to work with your own energy in order to honor yourself, protect your life, protect yourself, bring in a new order of consciousness, discipline, self-love, self-control. Those are the 7 fruits, actually. The 7 chains versus the 7 fruits of the Spirit, as it states in the Bible. And self-control is one of them. What is it? Love. The 7 fruits. Look them up really quick. The 7 fruits of the Holy Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, generosity, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. There we go. And that is in an actual scripture, and they're quoting it. Galatians chapter 5, verse 22 to 23. Oh, okay. No. There we go. Okay. Galatians chapter 5, verse 22 to 23. Okay. So yes. So you have self-control. I'm feeling like you have the 7 fruits of the Spirit developed in you, and I'm feeling those offset the 7 chains. Absolutely, they would offset the 7 chains. It's a much higher order of virtue. Okay, what is the world, Creator? What is the world? What is this closing of a cycle? Oh, am I taking those? Yes. Okay, there we go. They almost went out the door. What the hell? Oh my gosh, what? Okay, because this is the end of a cycle. I feel like, okay, help me put this into language, Creator. The fact that you are leaving home, you are leaving a belief system, a mindset, a state of mind. This is about you leaving a state of mind. The fact that you are leaving a state of mind that this person never ever thought you would ever leave. They're trying to do everything in their power to not lose you, to not have you leave. Even though I feel like this is you. I feel like this is you. And this is somebody else also that's been affected by this energy. Look at that. It's like destructive, like very destructive energy. And doing whatever they can do, but the fact that they can't stop you is their own tower. Because they cannot see the truth. They are biased. They're biased. They're intolerant. They're like bigotry. They're like racist. They're just not. They're unwilling to see you. Here you were, the Ten of Swords, and this person was unwilling to see you as you were, and they are unwilling to take responsibility for the fact that they wouldn't see you. And oh my God, okay. The language of a narcissist. Are you ready? This is what a narcissist will say to you. What's happened to you is your fault, but what's happens to me is also your fault. If you live with a narcissist, it's, what's mine is mine, but what's yours is also mine. Can you hear that? So this is exactly, oh, too bad that you're in that position. This is the position that you put yourself in. Nothing to do with me. I don't need to see you, and I don't need to be responsible for not seeing you. Can you hear that? There is no empathy at all. There is zero empathy at all for what you have had to endure. You know, healthy people with healthy measures of self-esteem and self-awareness and empathy have a natural response to someone else's suffering. But a narcissist won't, because they can't. It's not there. That part of the brain is not active. It's actually very disturbing. What is the Queen of Swords, Creator? What is the Queen of Swords? They call it one of the dark triad of North America. The dark triad, meaning it's the trinity, the psychological trinity of North America, within business, within politics. The dark triad being narcissism, psychopathy, and Machiavellianism. Okay, Machiavellianism meaning fulfilling your contracts, even if you had, no matter what you had to do, even if it was illegal, even if it was wrong. That's Machiavellianism. You know, that's why I find the book, and it was a groundbreaking book, because People of a Lie. You know, a book about, and so is Caroline Mace's book, recent book, that I think was done in like 2015 or 20, maybe it was after 2020. But she did the book that's called, it's an audio book called The Courage to Confront Evil. It's the same kind of book as People of a Lie. It's about developing the courage to see that in ourselves and to rein that in. What is the Queen of Swords, Creator? What is the Queen of Swords? Okay, so, oh man. Okay, so in the future energies, like I said, this person's going to try to want to keep you back, but they are going to realize that to keep you back means they have to tangle with her. And she is not to be fucked with. She is a feminine energy within all human beings, masculine, men and women, whoever you are. We all have the capacity. We all hold the Queen of Swords in us. She is incredibly clear. She is shrewd, sharp, very intuitive. She is the king and the queen. The story is her husband died. Okay, and she's a widow. That's her story. And she had to become the king, develop the king energy, the masculine energy in her life in order to keep her will intact over her own empire. You are the empire of your own soul. Ooh, that resonated. Ooh, I can feel that resonated with somebody. I felt that go right into your soul. I felt that enter. Whew, yes. Ooh, I don't even remember what I even just said there. That was totally channeling. Okay. But yes, all I remember is, yes, you are the empire of your soul. Very powerful. So whoever this person is, they know, I'm feeling like they may end up giving up because you are leaving home. This is the energy that is supporting the entire reading. You are leaving. No matter how hard this person hangs on to you, they cannot stop the planets from turning, the sun from coming up the next day, the moon from rising. What are they going to do? Stop the tide all over the planet? Like, come on. So this person knows they're going to be met with the Queen of Swords because you're not slowing down, you're not stopping, you're not putting up with any bullshit. You have found your way home. I feel like you have found your way home, and you're not giving that up for anybody, no matter who this is to you. Mother, father, sister, brother, child. That's the scripture that Christ talks about. Those who leave their family for my name's sake. It's nothing to do with Christ the person. This says the Christos, the clearness, the Christ within you, within me, within all of us. When we commit to our true selves, that is the Christ. And if that commitment costs us, our family, or the people that aren't in support of our true selves, fucking let them go. Let them go. They have no business walking with you, and you have no business walking with them. And that's what I'm seeing here. So the Queen of Swords, they know they're going to be met with the Queen of Swords energy. They know you are powerful in your magician energy. You know your words that you speak come to pass. They land on the earth like a buffalo in their lives also. They know they're no match for you. You are a powerhouse. You are a powerhouse. And this has been, they have a lot of ignorance in order to try to even go up against you. There are obstacles that they face in the world. There is an indication of their own inner obstacles to the truth, to clarity. These people have no intention of being clear. I'm feeling like confusion is their source of sorcery. When they keep people confused, it gives them lots of leeway, lots of room, because they can turn it around and say, oh, well, that's your interpretation. That's how you interpreted it. And even that sentence itself is incredibly diminishing because they're not respecting your interpretation, your perception. There's no room for your perception at their table. Oh, God. And this person, This person covets what you have. They covet what you have. They can't tell you that because they're not even clear. They're careful, they're orderly, but it's not for a good intention. Maybe they're careful and orderly, maybe that's the only control they really have over their lives, because they are not happy. They are not happy. They are covetous. They are developing a kind of power, but that led nowhere. This power led nowhere. They didn't do anything with it. They didn't invest it. They can't ground their visions. This person is barren. They are barren. They can't ground their visions. Because they haven't reined in the 7 chains. They haven't reined in the darker forces that are driving them. The darker forces of gravity that are driving them. Whew. 7 planets, 7 chakras, 7 chains, or 7 virtues. It's your choice. It's all of our choices. But that comes with education. That comes with wanting to know, wanting to learn. And I feel like this person has really... I feel like they have very limited resources to try to scheme. But I feel like their energy is diminishing. That's what I'm feeling, is it's diminishing. It is going to diminish and leave your life. They're losing power. They're losing power. You know, I heard someone speak about a narcissist a while ago, about how they end up, how many narcissists end up, and they end up either alone because people know who they are, no one wants to be around them, or they end up alone and broke, or they end up alone and wealthy because the people around them can't be bought. They don't want to be bought. No amount of money can buy a person back to that kind of abuse, to that kind of diminishment, to that kind of humiliation, to that kind of awful treatment. Who wants to be invisible in someone else's life? Oh, but you have a house, you have a car, you have all these things. Look at all the nice clothes you have, but you're invisible and diminishable and expendable to this person. See, this person, okay, oh my God, this person doesn't even care about you. They're so busy trying to win, they don't even fucking see you. That's what they're concerned about, is about winning. Oh, this person is like a reptilian. They're reptilian, they're reptile. I believe there's reptilians among us all over the place. I don't believe that they look like a friggin' reptilian reptile. I think they look like anybody. But it's how a tree is known by its fruit. Look at their actions, look at their words, look at them, what comes out of their mouth. How do they govern their lives? How do they treat others? Does everybody else have to clean up after their mess? Do they make a mess in someone else's life if they don't have to clean up? Because it's not their problem? Okay, you guys, Taurus, I'm going to leave this here. Holy smoke. This was very powerful reading, and you are in the right direction. You are on your way. You're doing everything right. You're doing everything right, and you're not negotiating and you're not compromising yourself anymore. And I'm getting that this person may finally understand that. Yeah, I feel like it's been a long battle. It's been a long time coming. This ending, this closure, your Queen of Swords. There's probably a King of Swords there too. Okay. I'm going to leave this reading here. Job well done, Taurus. Keep going forward. Don't let this person mess anything up. And I see that you're not. You are doing very, very well. All right, you guys take care, and I'll see you in the next reading. Okay.